In today's lecture, we are just going to dispatch this logout action as well as we are going to work on this menu state. Only when I click on this, all the options should be displayed. Again, if I click on this, all the options should be hidden. And also if you see, as soon as I click, I will be having some overlay effect. That also we are going to work. First, we are going to work on dispatching logout action. Below this, I will be creating one variable. Variable name, I will be writing dispatch. And for this, I will assign this use dispatch hook. And while dispatching, I do not have to access any value from the state. So only I am just going to refer is dispatch function. Now I will come to this logout function. I will remove this. Inside this, I will write dispatch. And what I have to dispatch? I have to dispatch this logout function. But here the problem is whenever we are doing any operations like logout or something, we are going to get action as the result. But we do not want any action as the result. Instead, we want promise as the result. So here we will be using this dot unwrap method, and this will be provided by Redux Toolkit. So what this will do, whatever action we are having, that entire result will be converted to promise. So now once we are having promise, either our promise will be rejected or our promise will be fulfilled. So inside this then handler, we are just going to handle success promise. For success, hit enter, toast will be imported, toast.success, and inside this I will write logout successful. Then next we have to pass the position, open home.jsx, copy, and inside this I will be pasting. And below this, I'm just going to dispatch another action, and here I will be writing remove success. And if the user is successfully logged out, here I will be writing navigate, and where I should navigate? I should navigate to login. Then below this, for handling rejected promise, I will be writing this catch. I will pass this error object, and inside this, copy this entire toast, and here I will be pasting. In place of this, I will just write error.message. If I am not having any message, then here I will be passing logout failed. Okay, very simple. As soon as we click on logout button, this function will be executed where we are dispatching this action, and whatever action we are having, that entire thing we will be converting to promise. And based on that promise values, either promise will be fulfilled or it will be rejected. If it is fulfilled, this will be the result. If it is not fulfilled, we are going to get the error. Now I will come to my project. Here I am having orders, account, and logout. As soon as I click on logout, okay, it is not working. I will inspect, and here I am having this range error. Why? Because this function name as well as this dispatch, we are having the same name. Instead, what I will do, I will change to logout user, copy, and inside this, I'm just going to paste this function name. Now save, come here, click on logout. Okay, logout is not defined. I will just remove last letter, hit enter. Logout will be imported from this user slice. Now save this. Come here, click on logout. Successfully, user will be able to log out and we will be redirected to login page. So always make sure whenever we are dispatching the action, this function name and this function name will be different. Now I'm just going to log in with admin. Here I will write hanamtestad@gmail.com. Password, hit enter. Now I have logged in with admin. So that is the reason I will have admin dashboard, orders, account, and logout. But what I want, only when I click on this, I have to show all the options. For that, we are going to work on the state. Scroll up. Below this, I will be creating state, const. I will give the state as menu visible. Setter function set menu visible is equal to use state. Hit enter, use state will be imported, and initially it should be false. Why? Because as soon as we load user information, we should only see user profile. We should not see all the options. So that is the reason initially we are just going to set to false. Below this, I will be creating one function. I will give the function name as toggle menu, and I'm just going to create as normal function. You can also create as arrow function. Inside this, I'm just going to set the value. Set menu is open. No matter what value I am having for this, I'm just going to reverse that value. So in this way, we are just going to set the value. Now copy this function, scroll down. This is our profile header. And for this div, I will be adding on-click event handler. And here I'm just going to call the function. After this, what we have to do, this entire thing I will be wrapping in JavaScript mode. And here I will be writing menu visible. If this is visible, only then I have to render this entire options. And here I will be closing that parenthesis. Else I will not be displaying these options. Now I will come here. This is my demo and this is my project. I will click on this. It will be gone. Again, if I click on this, I will be having all the options. Okay, now everything is working fine, but it is not looking good. Instead, I will be adding one overlay. So here I will come above this. I will create one div. Just use these fragments. And for this, I'm just going to give the class as overlay. And conditionally, I'm just going to render. So this entire overlay, I will be wrapping in JavaScript mode. And here I will be using this template string. And inside this, I will write menu open. If this is true, then give the class show. Else, do not give any class. Now come to project. Now you can see overlay is displayed. Again, if I click, that overlay will be gone. But if I click here, nothing happens. But in my demo, even if I click on overlay, all the options will be hidden. So here I will copy this on click. For this also, I'm just going to paste. Now come here. Now if I click, successfully everything is working. And for this admin, I am having all this option. And for user, we are going to have different options. Now everything is working fine. I will click on logout. Logout successful. Now I'm just going to log in with normal user sita@gmail.com. Password. Click on sign in. Login successful. And here I am having Sita and this is the normal user. So orders, account and logout. And here if the user is loaded, if is authenticated is true, then I will not be having that register icon. So just take your time and work on this complete authentication system.